I failed once again. I feel like a failure. I'm sad. I'm how do you say it? I'm fed up with myself in terms of how is it possible for a strong, smart man like myself to not be able to fully focus on one thing, on doing things right. Obviously, on one end, I I know I'm a human and we will never be perfect. And the other end hand is like stop being a bitch and come on, be a man, do lock in, and that's what I'll try to do. Like I've been saying for the past weeks and actually months, and every single video that I made here, I'm tired with myself in that sense. It's not like life is awful or stuff like that. I'm just fed up with the inconsistency of my clients, which is something that's obviously not in my control. But what it's in my control is the how much I'm putting myself out there. I'm not posting constantly. I'm asking my clients to do stuff that I'm not doing for myself. That's why it's my fault. And I know that if I lock in, I won't be struggling or having to calculate if I'm gonna be in the green this month. Like for example, last month I made $2,300, which is well above what I'm now spending. I'm This month will be a tiny little expenditure that's from the previous lifestyle that I have. In last month where I made $2,300, I think I spent way more than $2,300 closing up the all the expenditures of my prior lifestyle. So it's not like I was in the green. But if I were able to keep that consistency of $2,300, well, I'm well beyond my yeah. I'll be doing awesome. Funny thing is that if I were in a first world country, I would have to make $4,000 a month to as a freelancer that doesn't have that you need to save way more than a normal person, and I would be like in the same scenario that right now, trying to do everything online. But the difference is that I will have more access to local clients that have money. Right now, my excuse to not work here is that there's Argentina doesn't have, it's a smaller market, and the local clients may not have like $15 per reel. But I do have one local client who is a psychiatrist, but he does work for everyone in the world, and he just recently has the same price for everyone. I could say, but it's still a client from here. I could look for other ones like that. I'm actually going to do that to use my network, other professionals like him, colleagues of him, to see if they want to also create videos. But I do know that it's tougher for the Argentinian market, so I'll still do things in English. And yeah, I feel like a failure to not being able to just focus on my on building my business, my freelancing business. It's not a business, it's freelancing. Until I don't delegate my work and hire someone to do the work for me and earn a profit, it's not a business. And I'm not in a better position just because my head was barely above water and just wanted to rest. I'm obviously trying to live life to the fullest, maintaining all of my relationships, family, friend, and girlfriend. And that's not easy. And I won't overshare. I don't like to overshare, but yeah, normal human being problems that are getting the best of me. Is that, I think that's the expression. And I'm just failing to like understand myself, my emotions, and dealing with that. And I'm dealing in a bad way, which is numbing myself with doom scrolling and wasting hours every single day. Which if I would have been productive in those hours, I would be like well above any problems, financial problems, and it's the instability, unstable, the unstable. How unstable my clients are is my fault because I'm not leading with the example. Could have been posting a lot more. I could have been doing the LinkedIn tactic that I learned from Jamie Brindle, which is awesome. It's basically cold approaching, but a little bit warmer. If you have like a nice profile, put up content and stuff like that, and if I just been putting myself out there way more using my network, I will be like golden. I did get a message to start doing editing weekly vlogs for an old client of mine. That seems super solid. We still haven't made the first video. We made a group on WhatsApp and everything. He has a gym with his spouse or girlfriend. I don't know if spouse, I think is like married. I don't know, not sure. And looks like we're going to start $100 per video. Looks secure. Comes at an awesome moment. I needed that. But yeah, until we don't do the first video, it's like it's not secured. And so yeah, I had a good month, but that good month was thanks to that $1,100 from this client that I prioritized and that I lost the clients beneath him that I now technically replaced with one for $500 that I don't look that they are in it for the long term. Hopefully they are, but then the other new $1,000 deal that is not secured at all, but maybe it will. Also, he really likes how I work, how valuable I am, so he will be able to give me work. I'm certain. If it's not directly with him, will be with someone from his network. So I know I won't starve or struggle, but I hate how I need to get to those points to lock in, and I procrastinate, and I hate that, and I want to solve that, and hopefully, yeah, it's annoying. Feel like a failure. I know I'm smart, strong, everything enough to be thriving. I was stalling a little bit because I'm done. I wanna keep moving on with my day and be productive. I think not like I don't want to do this. I think it's gonna be awesome. But I already feel like I share what I wanted to share about this week because it's like nothing big to share other than the failure of still not focusing, still not locked in. So I know it's a problem that most of the world is struggling right now. Like there's a reason why the lock in meme is going around, right? Because people are having trouble locking in, and 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 I know I'm a human being, and I'm fighting against the phone, the social media. It's like there are very bright people on the other side trying to make me doom scroll. So, but it's still 100% in my control, and if the opposite side is strong, I just need to be stronger, and that's what I'm aiming to do. And hopefully by next week, like I've been saying all these weeks, actually months, and actually every single video here, is by hopefully next week I can say I had the perfect first week. Let's move on to week number 2 and just like tell all the wins that I had that week and move on and keep documenting. Let's hope that happens. It'll be awesome. So yeah, thank you for watching the entire video, and I'll see you next week.